I'm 5'5", and the problem is that it's ongoing, so I'm going to be down to this one before one of these times. But anyhow, how's everybody's stress level today?
Very high.
Good to
What do you
this
mean?
one, right?
What do you mean?
Huh? Married people out there, you know what I mean? So I got married, I won't mention Jody who's sitting in the back because she told me not to. I got married 6 months ago, and you guys know how this is, like the first, the first couple of months, you're cool, you got mouthwash going on every other hour, prophylactics are in every room in case the right moment is there. But then, guys, you come to the reality, which I got to about 2 weeks ago. I got the first, I'm going to call it the kitchen pantry violation. I'm a stuffer. I don't know if you are. I've always been a stuffer. Like Stuffer Anonymous, you could probably do it. And what happened was that when the pots and pans come out, they just go in there and we never see them again. Jody, everything has to be on top. And she's got Tupperware. She's got all these things that they got to be in place. How do you get this off, Steve? It's getting better. It's getting shorter. Now I'm a free man. This is a good thing. Okay, thank you. So, stress. You try to watch TV, you got the guy in Libya killing everybody. Cairo, they're running around. Can't go to Yemen. You got that governor in Wisconsin, he's got his thumb up his ass. Has no idea what's going on there. And you can't go to New Zealand anymore. So what do you do? You kind of resort to the commercials. And what I'm going to talk about for a minute, you know those commercials where they do really good things, but there's side effects? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. I tried the first one, which was, this did not work out well. Viagra.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good, I'm a high school teacher. Before school, have a good session, go to school, this is the plan, walk around, my step would be higher, my voice would be deeper, life would be good, faculty meetings I could probably almost enjoy. So the sex went well, and then, you know in the old movies where they have the cigarettes after they have the sex, I don't smoke. So I'm reading the label, and it says that if this lasts more than 4 hours and gets more than 8 inches, you should call a doctor. And I'm thinking, that's probably the last person I would call. If I got 4 hours, I'm going to call some other people. I had to go to school. This really happened. I had a 7:30 class. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I'll be right back. Don't go away. I actually came in with this trench coat. It wasn't raining. It was a day like today. And I told the kids the science labs upstairs are since they're probably going to leave today. They didn't buy it. And I'm going over to check Susie's homework, and I still have the thing going on. I had the side effect. I swear to God I did. And I'm thinking, this is it for the job. And I'm thinking, that's probably the least of my problems. She's somewhere out there. No support. But the big problem I'm thinking about, no more parks, amusement parks, Toys R Us, those things are all out. I got to register. Neighbors know all about me. And I'm thinking, you know what? That's not your problem. You've got to see this raincoat. It's terrible. And I'm thinking I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be a predator. Actually, I'm standing here right now. I feel like a predator. I look like a predator. This is not a good thing. And when the guys in jail find out, I got about an hour. That's it. We won't go into the details. When I did the script, I went into the details and I said, you know what? I'm looking at the audience tonight. This is probably not a good idea, so I'll leave that to your imagination. But you know, the commercial thing. Did you ever see the old couple? They got about 2 years left to live, a couple of Christmases. They take this product, they're holding hands. You know what I'm talking about? The lady's reading the book, they got the fire going, they're walking on the beach. And then at the very end, they had the lawyer come in. Real quick talk, like it's, you can't hardly hear what he's saying. This product may cause blindness, heart attack, ulcers, the shakes, the shits, death, an affinity to like female cats. If you think this product is good for you, talk to your physician. Anybody see that commercial?
Oh, yeah.
They're out there. And that's better than regular TV. Driving is stressful. I drive through the country to get to work, and the animals have a thing about me. They have different types that show up in front of my car each day. The other day it was the squirrels. Squirrels play with you. They get out there, they spin, they twirl, they make believe they're going off the road, then they come back on. You're hitting the brakes, it's all over the place. I got my grade book in the front seat, I always have the coffee. I pass back the papers, they have brown spots on it. This is not a good thing. The next day, it's the birds. And they know the aerodynamics of your Jeep. They come, the crows look at you, they glare at you. If you're going to go for the roadkill in the middle of the road, they think they want it. They don't want you to get it. The next day, it's the Bambis. The whole herd comes out. I think they got walkie-talkies. Guys coming around the corner, bring the herd out. And they go out, and I got to get to work. They know that. And they glare at you. They don't move. They hold you up for 10, 15 minutes. The best one, though, is in the wintertime. Every January, I'm trying to forget it, the people who jog for their health on the state road with the ice and snow when it's dark. This is what they do to stay healthy. My only theory is something must have happened to them prior to me seeing them. Dropped, whatever it was, their diet, not real good. You can relate to this. Especially if you drive on 22 a lot. They change the speed limit like every 10 feet, 25, 50, 60, 30, 20, and you've only gone a half a mile. Did you ever look in the rearview mirror and see, you know what you're going to see in the rearview mirror? A state trooper, maybe a couple. And they're following you. And you're going 45 and 35. You don't want to step on the brake because you know that they know that you would then know that you're going too fast. So you slow down. You try to remember that formula you learned in science class about drag equals distance. You finally get to 35. What do? You take both hands, right? You're sweating. Your eyes are looking at 35 miles an hour, but you're going like this. Waiting for what? Lights. You're a smart audience. That's right, the colored lights. This happened to me. Everything happens to me on the way to school. On the way to school 2 weeks ago, I'm going through Sherman, and the state police are behind me. I can't take it after 10 minutes. There's a long driveway. I actually do this. I pull into the driveway. He slows down and stops. Now I'm committed. The driveway, the garage door is open, I swear to God. I drive into the garage. Now I'm probably just breaking entry. I pull the garage door shut. He's still in front of the driveway. Then I do the final last thing I could possibly think of, which is, so far I'm not thinking too good. I take the keys out of my pocket, and I make believe I'm going to go into the house, which is not a good, this is not the way to school. He drives away. I back out of the driveway, I get away with it. And then the final thing is grand auto theft. Every morning, I know where Gailersville is in the Milford. I go to this little store to buy a newspaper on the way to school, find out who got arrested the night before. I tell you what I go to. And the protocol is you go in and you leave your car running with the lights on. It's still dark at this hour in the morning. So everybody does that. You can't turn it off. I go in, and the first time I got in trouble was 3 years ago. I had a Subaru. They all the same color, the green, old, green-looking ones. I go in there, and I get back out, and had my ex-wife with me when I went in there. And I always do the seatbelt thing right away. I still have the raincoat on. You like it? So better than what I came up with. Okay. What am I talking? Okay, so anyhow, I pull the seatbelt over, and I always try to slam it in reverse as I do that to get ahead of the car that's coming down the road, so I'm first. As I do that, I realize my ex-wife is not in the car. She's in the car that's 2 cars away. And I'm in somebody else's car, obviously. So I got it, I got away with it. I got the car back. Honest to God, I really lived this life. Got the car back, got it parked about where it was, and got away with it. I swear to you, last week, I have a Jeep, yellow Jeep that's out there, 201, the cheap kind, the Wrangler. I go into the same store, protocol, leave it running the lights. I go get the paper, come back out, put the seatbelt on, try to get in front of the guy coming, and My car has gone through a change. The manual transmission is now automatic transmission. No, it gets much worse than this. My peripheral vision seat, I swear to you, the woman is in the seat, in the passenger seat. I don't know who she is. She does not know who I am. This is my life. And I beg, I cry, I tell her, I always tell her, you're a teacher when I'm a teacher, I'm trying to, she doesn't call the police. I could just imagine the kids at school though. Mr. C, he got grand oil theft and kidnapping today on the way to school. These are true stories. I tell the kids at school I'm writing a book, which I might do by the way, called The Lives and Adventures of Crier. And I'm going to put it, I tell them, we're going to have a mall signing, we're going to put it on eBay, it'd be worth more, and the freshmen actually believe that. So here's your stress test, and this is really stressful because I'm going to have to come up with something to plan on. I thought the lights would be so bright that I couldn't see. Maybe if I stand up, you can't turn those up. This is it. And what I was going to say was, here's your decision. Those of you who thought I was terrible, I'm going to let you still see it. I want you to raise your hand. You thought I was absolutely horribly terrible. Don't say anything because I can hear you.
First two things.
It's the guy in the second row. What?
First two things. This thing was great.
I was great every time. Now, for the other crowd, and I can imagine that most of you are not on board with this, those of you that are going to talk about me at the water cooler tomorrow, maybe talk to your wives at home, how great I was. What I want you to do is, you know those objects on the table? I don't want you to throw those at me. Steve, your ratings are good for me. That was fun. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, Charlie.
Yay! Great. That was really good.
All right. Yeah,
Excellent.